Okay, here we go. Don't listen to this that you see on the screen. Listen to me that you will hear. Justice League was really good. Like, sure, what IMDb says in that picture isn't that bad, though it does deserve more than a 7.6 out of 10. But Rotten Tomatoes, come on. And people trust Rotten Tomatoes. But you gotta trust me on this one, because this is good. Justice League. A movie that kind of should have got made before Suicide Squad, but I'll give it a pass. I mean, it's really good. Do not trust the fan criticism. What? What I did mean was do not trust the critics. I'm kind of being critic right now. It's fine. This is good. It's proof that the DC universe is getting better. Though it's not as good as Wonder Woman, it's still pretty good. And I'll talk about why it's good. So I'll give you the little rundown. So we got Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman eventually, Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg all teaming up to take down Steppenwolf, the villain. Steppenwolf is the son of one of those warriors from Wonder Woman, and he has these mother boxes. Well, there's one in the Amazon place, there's one in the Atlantic place, and there's one in Earth. And they're getting taken, and they need to get them back. It's pretty cool. I mean, it plays out good in the movie. One thing I do have to say though, it's a little slow in the beginning, and not that slow, but the beginning is all over the place. I gotta say that it it just well bleh. What? So we got Batman, the leader, Wonder Woman, the only female. We got the Flash, who's like the comic relief guy. We got We got Cyborg, the edgy dude who never smiles. We got Aquaman, who, yeah, he's sort of out there. Come on, did it have to be Aquaman? No, we got Superman, the powerhouse. Yeah. There were a few times where stuff was pretty predictable. It's another complaint I have. It, let's see, there's that one time when Superman came back to life and was fighting the five others, and then Lois Lane came out telling Superman to stop. That part was pretty predictable. Stuff like that. But it's like the little stuff. So the little stuff sort of bugged me. Like, also, the Flash, he was a bit too comic relief. I mean, there are times in the movie where, like, you wouldn't expect someone to be all comic reliefy. Reliefy? Uh, you wouldn't expect that. But Flash was doing that. And they sort of portrayed Aquaman like a loser sometimes, but it was funny there. It wasn't like Aquaman, you're a piece of shit. No, it wasn't that. It was those were like the little stuff. They didn't bug me that much. The only two complaints I really have was how some parts were predictable and the beginning was all over the place. In fact, I want to touch more on that. What I mean by the beginning was all over the place, I meant like it really was all over the place. But to specify on that, you see, it started off with like showing Batman and what's going on with him, and then it showed some guy defusing a bomb, and then Wonder Woman breaking in and trying to stop him, and then it showed like uh, Aquaman, and then it showed Batman there too, and it was the scene with Batman and Aquaman, and then they showed Flash speaking to his father, who is in jail, and they showed Cyborg, and then yeah, it was like it was all over the place. Like the way I'm describing it to you right now doesn't make it sound like it's all over the place, but if you saw it, you would know what I mean. But those are really the only complaints I have with this movie. It was a really solid movie, and screw you, the critic sites who get them, you get these movies early so they can review it and determine whether or not it's good for you. They look at every aspect of this movie, no matter what, under any circumstance, and they give it a low score. Like IGN, they gave it a 7. Like, that's not really that low of a score, but I mean, this doesn't deserve a 7. I'll tell you what deserves a bit later. But yeah, overall, good movie. Yeah, this was action packed. Of course, it was. It was a superhero movie. It was the acting was pretty good. Of course, it's rare to get a movie with bad acting, so I probably shouldn't use this as a reason. But yeah, it's a really good movie. It's really good. There's not a whole lot to say about it because I probably already forgot a lot, but that's because I saw it once a few hours ago. I gotta see it again. I can. It's not like a forgettable movie or anything. It just takes me to watch two of any movies for me to, you know, yeah. Um, yeah, this was really good. It's it's proof that the DC universe will succeed when it proceeds. I mean, next year we're getting what? Is it Flash and Aquaman, I believe? Those I do have high hopes for. Because, well, an Aquaman movie will probably be some new material. But the Flash movie, I mean, you got the show. You can just do what you did with the show, and then you're set. I mean, like, I kind of got off topic, but you know what I mean. This movie is pretty good and gives me faith for the rest of the DC extended universe or whatever the fuck it's called. It's really good, and I wouldn't say it's as good as any of the Avengers movies, not counting Age of Ultron, because this was definitely better than Age of Ultron. It is not as good as any of those, but it's still really good. And it's better than Suicide Squad. It's better than Batman vs Superman. It's better than Man of Steel, though I don't think Man of Steel was that bad. It's not better than Wonder Woman, but it's better than the other three. And I know when I reviewed Batman vs Superman a while ago, the day it came out, I uh I gave it a 9. Now it's not the worst thing ever, but it doesn't deserve a 9. It deserves more of a 5 or a 6. But I was just a stupid child back then. This time I think it really deserves more than a 7. Alright? Alright, I'm about to get to the verdict now. In conclusion, the Justice League movie is a really good one. Like, it's really good. I wouldn't say it's one of the best movies of the year, but it is pretty good. It's up there. It's not like it doesn't fit the bill with it's not down there with Suicide Squad or It's not. I'm gonna say it like this. It's not at the very bottom like Suicide Squad. It's not. It's not. Eh, like Batman versus Superman. It's not in the middle like not. I'm not saying that wasn't in the middle. It's not like almost there. Like Man of Steel. This is there, but it's not at where Wonder Woman is. It's just at a nice spot it needs to be in. Which is why this movie gets a score of an 8 out of 10. It's a really good movie. It's there. It's there, like I just said, but not high up there, like how Wonder Woman is. But it's getting better. The DC universe is getting better. That's it for this video. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe. Have you seen Justice League yet? Tell me below. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.